Hi, I'm Michael Alec for Highlands TV, and we're down here with music man Steve Cheers, former lead singer of the band Cowpoke, now a solo music artist. He owns a shop, he has a family. Steve, how did you manage all of this?
Michael, can I have your jacket?
Sure, why not?
I really like that jacket. How did I manage all this? Well, lots of hard work and not much sleep, really. Just and keep at it. Keep at it. You spent many years in my youth, trying to write the perfect song and have a hit single, but in the end, enjoyment is really what it's all about for me.
That's good. Beautiful, beautiful, passionate. Fantastic. Now, your main instrument is guitar, vocals?
Yeah, that's right. I'm probably more a vocalist songwriter. I play enough guitar to get by, and I'm a sound engineer. I spent many years, after I realised I wasn't going to be the international star I dreamed, being a sound engineer, and I really love doing that too. I don't do so much of it now because we've got the business here, which the whole family's involved in, which is great. But probably singer-songwriter would be the main thing as far as the music is concerned. Yeah.
Cool. I'm very jealous. I wish I could play guitar.
Do you want to join the band?
Is that an opening?
What can you play?
I can play piano.
Piano.
Keyboard.
Well, okay. Well, look, I'll put you down.
And I sing.
Oh, no. No room for a second singer.
Backup vocals. I can do harmonies.
All right, you're in.
Yes. What has been your most exciting gig? Is there a standout?
Oh, look, there's been a lot of them. In 2008, and it was actually Cowpoke's last gig, we went to the Deniliquin Ute Muster, and it's down on the Victorian border, and basically 20,000 people that drive utes and drink a lot of rum pitched tents on the Deniliquin Plain for about 3 days. And we were down there and played that weekend, and the headline act was Lee Kernaghan and a few other significant stars in the country music scene like Becky Cole and Sarah Storrow. We were about sort of the 12th support, and it turned out to be our last gig, although we didn't know that at the time. And that was pretty amazing, 20,000 rowdy, ute-driving, rum-drinking country music fans. And the gig itself went pretty well, and we were sort of in the early part of it, and then we hung around backstage, probably a bit longer than we should have, until all the stars arrived, and probably I don't need to say too much more about that, but the gig went well.
Good. So tell us about the cover you did, Rise, which our very own Aussie filmed. How did that come about?
When we recorded the album 3 years ago, it is now, I did put two of my favourite covers on with my own stuff, and the fourth single, which was released last year, was a song, Rise, which people would know from a successful cover that Daryl Braithwaite did of it in the early 90s. It was actually written by a band called The Chosen Few, who released it about a year before Daryl, and they were a favourite band of mine, and I actually did a couple of supports to them in the early 90s. And it's just something I've always had in my set list. It's one of those songs that people hear and they are halfway through, or you get to the chorus and they say, hey, I know that song. And I really like it. I really like the words. I really like the story. I really like the tune. I'm a big melody man, and it sort of fits in really with the sort of material that I write. And the video we shot here locally, really pleased with it. As you say, Aussie filmed that one and edited it. And Highlands TV's Mark Cuff played the lead role as a bum, which he did amazingly well, I must say. And we used all locals. I run a local trivia night here. We pulled in a few of the regulars to that to come and be extras, bouncers, and throwing coins in young Nissa's case, and very happy with it. And it's done very well on YouTube as well. Got a bit of a run on the Country Music Channel, not quite as successful as some of the other singles from the album, I guess maybe because it was the fourth, but that's okay, and onwards and upwards to the next one.
Rise, your cover of Rise, it's not a country song, but it must tell a story. So how do those two connect?
Well, yeah, all good country music songs do tell a story. And Rise, although it isn't a country song in its creation, or wasn't, our version is, and we added the fiddle and the folk feel, and it is a story song, and so therefore it fits beautifully, and that was one reason why we chose that song for the album. So Rise really is a song of rising against or above your limitations in life, and it's got a little bit of a sense, and this is how we filmed the video, of pay it forward, whereas what you do for one person, it gets handed on to another, and the goodness accumulates. So I'm not sure that's what the song was originally about, but that's how we interpret it with the video, and a video is about interpreting songs. But it's just a good song about not letting the circumstances that you might be born into or that you might accidentally come across, not letting them hold you down, and as the song says, just to rise in your own way above those things.
It's beautiful. It's a fantastic theme.
I didn't write it, I wish I did.
Thank you for speaking to us, Steve.
My pleasure, Michael.
It's been a wonderful insight into a great local musician.
Oh, thank you. I'll humbly accept that, but I'm not sure I deserve it.
No, you absolutely do, and I'll be very keen to go around town and see you performing when I can.
Well, maybe the next one might be a new album launch next year, so we'll see how we go.
Fantastic. We'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah, well, I know you will be there. Well, I hope you'll be there. It's your album launch.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Thank you for speaking to us.
My pleasure.
I'm Michael Alec for Highlands TV.
I'm Steve Cheers on Highlands TV, and this is Rise.
Friends, foes and firewood are gathering in the tenements night, while fast Eddie Robinson brings home food for those too slow. For too many years he has lived on these streets. His room is full of memories and the stories repeat, and somehow everything is turning upside down. And they've been sleeping in the subway, the only place they call their own. And eventually they rise, yes they rise, oh they rise in their own way. Yes they rise in their own way. While Katrina's in the family way, she doesn't have a lot to say. I wonder why. She comes home twice a week to wash her clothes and watch her mother cry. There's too many rules for her living at home, and too many fools on the streets where she roams, and somehow everything is turning upside down. And they've been sleeping in the subway, the only place they call their home. And eventually they rise, yes they rise, oh they rise in their own way. Yes they rise in their own way. Her only daughter left too many years ago, still she doesn't know why. She says, don't you worry mother, you will never see me cry. And they rise in their own way. Yes, they rise